name's Linda.
I'm Karen.
Together we are the band Simple Gifts. We're a band of two.
Band of two.
And we're so excited to be here playing music for you. Thank you for getting online. And
we love what
watching.
we do here. Whoa, look at all those instruments back there we're going to be playing for you. And we will be explaining them to you as well. So Linda already has her violin. I'm going to go back and get mine and bring it up to the camera. And I can show you how a fiddle works and about some of the parts on it. Basically, this is a wooden box that happens to be pretty fancy and expensive. And it's hollow. There's nothing in this. Okay? But what happens is when you make sound with the strings, it goes into the wooden box and the sound comes out louder from the sound holes.
Here's the next instrument.
Here we go.
Here it comes. Once you know what it is, type it into, that's me, not the instrument.
Starting to see it.
Type into the chat. What is this instrument? A drum? Right, a lot of people type drum, but look at that. It is a drum that has a neck on it.
Whoa.
Right, I see it in the chat. Banjo, very good. B-A-N-J-O. Dulcimer, right. The way it works is you take the hammers and hammer away on strings.
That's beautiful.
It's easier than it looks, and it's so much fun to play. It's different. So what the other instruments you've seen have had necks to them so far. And they've had where you take one hand to change the notes. Here, all the notes are already here. Sort of like on a piano. Remember how a piano has all those strings inside and they're already tuned to the notes you want. With the piano, when you hit those keys, it makes hammers inside hit the strings. And this is the same idea.
I'm going to tell you about the instrument I'm holding now. This is called a mandolin, all right? You don't see them very often, but they're really cool. They're played in country music, actually a lot of jazz and bluegrass. An interesting thing about this instrument is it has 2 strings per note. All right, see this? Now, people will say to me, how do you play those strings that are so close together? It's actually more easier than you'd think. I'm going to take a plastic pick, and I am supposed to play 2 strings at the same time. So, that's the lowest, the G, D, A, and E.
All righty, Irish polkas, you ready?
We're going to play the mandolin and the hammer dulcimer. So I'm going to sing a French-Canadian folk song. This is very old. It's about 500 years old. And it's really interesting. I had the opportunity to learn another language in school. And when you learn a language or music, it really teaches you more about the people and the culture. I will be singing it in
That
French.
is so true.
And I'm playing, by the way, an acoustic guitar. La la bon bon, la la je les bon, la la bon bon, mamie ma la la bon bon, la la je les bon, la la bon bon, mamie ma derrière chez lui à ton étang, derrière chez lui à ton étang, tobogganards sont volés. La la bon bon, la la je les bon, la la bon bon, mamie ma
Okay, I really want to show you this one. I am so excited about playing this. I only started it about 6 months ago.
This is an amazing instrument.
It has 2 strings on it, and look how the bow is going in between the 2 strings. So I push the bow one way for one string and the other way for the other. This is python snake skin on it. A little bridge like the bridge you saw on the other instruments.
Beautiful.
And the sound hole, just like the banjo, it has its sound hole in the back. It's hollow in the back. The tuning pegs, there's 2 strings, 2 tuning pegs. You can't miss those tuning pegs.
They're huge.
All right, so we're going to play you a Chinese tune called Jasmine Flower.
All right, now we're ready for something very unusual. I'm going to play these spoons. I'm going to treat them like a musical instrument. I'm holding them a certain way, and hopefully you all brought spoons today so that I can teach you how to do this. Ready?
Yep.
This next one is one that I really like. We call it the desert island question. And that is, if we could only take one instrument and somebody took us to a desert island, which one would we take? And I have to say, I would take my guitar, my acoustic guitar.
I think I might take your guitar too,
No.
because I don't play guitar and I would like to learn how to play.
Oh, okay. There's a question in there that we frequently are asked. This is a common one. And that was, how old were we when we started an instrument?
I was 7. I started with violin.
And I started when I was 10 years old on violin.
And we both got our start in the public school.
Public school
you
music
guys
systems.
take advantage of it.
Another question?
Yeah. Are you famous?
A little bit.